Lara Torres.
And I'm Payton, and we're going to share our testimonies of how the Lord has healed us. So in about 4th grade, I had gotten diagnosed with scoliosis, and all that pretty much means is your skull has a curvature in it. So it just got a slight little curve. And it just caused me back pains, mostly when I slept. I'd have to put pillows underneath my back to help support it. So it just caused me a lot of pain. Fast forward till about a year or two ago, I went to this conference and I went into praying for healings. So I felt the Lord saying pray for something, be healed. And the only thing that I knew was wrong with me was that I had scoliosis. My right hip was 1 inch higher than my left hip. But I was like, no, it's not like I have cancer. I'm not dying. I don't really need prayer, God. I just felt Him just continue to press it on my heart. I came to heal everything, no matter how big or small. So pray for it. So I had my 2 best friends come and pray for me. They each just laid hands on either side of my hip and just started praying. And the whole time I'm just like, okay, Lord, increase my faith. I want to believe that you can do this right here, right now. And I just felt like Him, give me the faith, stir up the faith to me to believe, this is going to happen right now. So then I started thinking, okay, am I going to be taller? Am I going to be shorter? Are you going to, what are you going to do, God? And I just felt Him moving, and I felt Him just moving through my body. My hands just started shaking. I just felt His presence. And then I started leaning over. My friends thought I was falling down, but really it was the Lord just evening out my hips. He was raising my left hip higher than my right hip. And it was crazy. I didn't know what to think of it at first, but they continued to pray. And I am now 1 inch taller than I was before. The Lord totally healed me of my scoliosis. And I knew that night that the Lord was going to use my testimony to help and encourage other people to believe that the Lord really can heal when you pray. He really does answer your prayers for healing.
So with that testimony in mind, I came around to the prayer room, and I just had found out from the chiropractor that I also had scoliosis, and that's why my back had always been hurting. For many years my back has hurt, but I didn't know why. And so I found out recently that it was because I had lower back scoliosis, so the same problem, one of my hips was higher than the other. Didn't really think about, oh, I'm going to ask the Lord to heal me. I was just like, I guess I'm going to have to live with this for the rest of my life. And so one night I was talking to Payton, and we were just sitting talking, and she just got a word of knowledge to just randomly ask me, hey, is one of your hips higher than the other? And I was just so taken back. I was like, why would she just ask me that? No one has ever asked me that. And just a week ago I found out one of my hips was higher, that's why my back is hurt. And so I was just like, whoa, how did you know that? And it was just so the Lord was moving right there, just you're gonna get healed from it. And so a Saturday night service, we come back right here, actually where I'm sitting. We come back, and she's just praying for me, believing that the Lord's gonna heal me. But I'm not gonna lie, just a little bit inside of me I was like, why would He heal me? It's such a small thing. So she had my legs, and one of my legs was shorter than the other, and she was just holding them. And so she puts them back down, and I'm like, okay, Lord, if you're gonna do it, you're gonna have to do it this time, because if not, we're just gonna stop praying. And so we're just keep praying in the Spirit. And then so she picks up my legs again, and they totally were just aligned, same thing. And so we freak out, and we just start rejoicing and praising God. My faith just jumped and exceeded, because I was just wow, Lord, you healed me. Never in a million years did I expect something so little to happen to me like that.
We just want to say that the Lord really does heal, no matter how big or small your need is. He's there. He came and paid the price for everything.